Once in the land of ancient Egypt, where the sun blazed over the great pyramids of Giza, there lived a young priestess named Amara. Amara possessed a rare gift for deciphering the language of the stars and the cryptic hieroglyphs of old papyri. Yet, a mysterious secret lay hidden in the heart of the temple dedicated to the sun god Ra. One night, while studying a 1,000-year-old manuscript in the temple's archives, Amara stumbled upon a reference to a magical amulet crafted by the high priest Hotep to protect Egypt from invaders. The amulet, known as the Golden Eye of Horus, was said to hold tremendous power, capable of vanquishing any threat to the kingdom. Intrigued and eager to safeguard her homeland, Amara resolved to locate the amulet. But the path to finding it was fraught with danger and mystery. As Amara delved deeper into the cryptic text, she uncovered clues that led her to believe the amulet was concealed in a secret chamber beneath the Karnak Temple. According to legend, the chamber was hidden behind a false wall, disguised with intricate hieroglyphics that shifted and changed like the sands of the desert. Guided by the ancient script, Amara navigated through a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers, each filled with traps and trials designed to test her worthiness. She faced venomous snakes guarding sacred thresholds, deciphered riddles left by the spirits of long-forgotten priests, and even confronted a monstrous lion-like creature whose roar echoed through the subterranean passages. All the while, the amulet's mystical allure grew stronger, beckoning her closer to its resting place. Finally, after days of perilous journeying, Amara stood before a hidden doorway. As she reached out to push it open, the stone monolith that served as the entrance rumbled to life, awakening from its slumber. With a deep voice that shook the very foundations of the temple, the guardian boomed, "Who dares disturb the eternal rest?" Fear momentarily paralyzed Amara, but she quickly regained her composure. Recalling the purpose of her perilous quest, she boldly declared, "I am Amara, daughter of Rameses, a priestess of the sun god Ra. I come seeking the Golden Eye of Horus, not to misuse its power, but to protect our beloved Egypt." The stone monolith seemed to pause, its deafening silence echoing ominously. Then, to Amara's astonishment, the gateway slowly began to recede into the ground, revealing a staircase that spiraled down into darkness. "Very well," the stone monolith finally spoke, its voice no longer thundering, but calm and measured. "You have proven your lineage and your resolve. Descend now and claim what is rightfully yours." With newfound determination, Amara descended the staircase, leaving the safety of the upper world behind. As she journeyed deeper into the earth, the air grew colder, and the flickering torchlight revealed walls adorned with ominous hieroglyphics, depicting scenes of ancient battles and forgotten gods. Emerging into a vast cavern, Amara found herself in a treasure chamber filled with gold, precious jewels, and artifacts of immense historical value. But her gaze was drawn to a pedestal in the center of the room where a golden amulet rested, emanating a soft, ethereal glow. It was the legendary Eye of Horus. As Amara approached, an inscription on the pedestal warned, "Wielder beware, for the golden eye comes with a heavy price." Ignoring the warning, consumed by her desire to protect Egypt, Amara grasped the amulet. In an instant, the cavern shook violently, and the Eye of Horus blazed with an eerie blue light. From the shadows, a multitude of eyes opened, glinting with malevolent intent. The treasure chamber was no longer a sanctuary, but a prison for malevolent spirits that had been sealed away for millennia. Then a booming voice echoed through the chamber, shaking Amara to her core. "Foolish mortal, you have unleashed the Pharaoh's curse. Now suffer the consequences." With that, the spirits surged forward, their forms coalescing into monstrous shapes that lunged towards Amara. Panic surged through her as she realized the magnitude of her mistake. She had unleashed chaos, and destruction. And now she must face the consequences alone. Frightened but resolute, Amara stumbled back, desperately searching for an escape. The spirits' relentless pursuit echoed through the cavern as they closed in, their menacing presence suffocating her with dread. However, amidst the encroaching darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. Engraved on the chamber's wall were ancient hieroglyphics, cryptic messages left by the architects of this subterranean labyrinth. Could they hold the key to her salvation? Summoning her courage, Amara turned from the pursuing spirits and raced towards the wall, desperately trying to decipher the hieroglyphics. Each symbol, each curve and angle held secrets that could lead to her freedom or seal her fate. Time seemed to slip away as she frantically searched for a solution. The spirits, sensing her desperation, closed in further, their mocking laughter echoing around her. As the last glyph fell into place, a wave of energy surged through her, illuminating the chamber with celestial light. A hidden passageway revealed itself in the wall, offering a potential escape from the relentless spirits. The passage twisted and turned, testing her resolve with every step. But Amara pressed on, driven by the promise of freedom and the responsibility to protect her people. At the end of the passage, she found herself in a vast chamber adorned with hieroglyphics that depicted the legendary high priest Hotep sealing the Golden Eye of Horus beneath the temple. The walls whispered tales of a bygone era, reminding Amara of the weight of tradition and the importance of preserving Egypt's heritage. As she made her way back to the entrance, the ghostly forms of the spirits appeared, their voices echoing with an otherworldly chill. They taunted her, reminding her of the danger she had unleashed and the burden she now carried. Their words were like icy fingers gripping her heart, but Amara pressed onward, determined to undo the chaos she had caused. Finally, she stumbled out of the temple, blinking against the harsh sunlight. The familiar sights and sounds of the world above washed over her, bringing a wave of relief. But her moment of triumph was short-lived. As the news of her discovery spread, Pharaoh Seti then summoned Amara to his court. Upon hearing her tale, Seti I was deeply troubled. He understood the gravity of the pharaonic curse and the potential threat to Egypt's stability. After a long deliberation, he turned to Amara, his gaze steady and resolute. "Your bravery in confronting the curse is commended, Amara. But now we must find a way to reseal the Golden Eye and prevent the Pharaoh's curse from fully manifesting." He assembled a council of the wisest priests and scholars in the kingdom, each bringing their expertise to unravel the mysteries of the past. Together they gathered in the great hall of the temple, poring over ancient texts and deciphering cryptic prophecies. The air crackled with anticipation as they pieced together fragments of law, seeking guidance on how to undo the curse. Days turned into weeks as Amara and the council toiled tirelessly. The pressure mounted with each passing hour, for the spirits that had been unleashed were growing stronger, their influence threatening to destabilize the very fabric of Egyptian society. Just when hope seemed to dwindle, Amara remembered a detail from her harrowing journey through the underground labyrinth. In the treasure chamber, amidst the chaos unleashed by the Eye of Horus, she had seen countless eyes peering at her from the shadows. At that moment, a realization dawned on her. The Pharaoh's curse was not just a physical threat, but a psychological one as well. The spirits had fed on her fear, growing stronger with each moment of her desperation. With this epiphany, Amara knew she had to confront the curse on her own terms. She excused herself from the council, seeking solitude in the temple's archives. There, surrounded by the silent wisdom of the ages, she meditated, calming her mind and focusing her thoughts. As peace enveloped her, she felt a surge of clarity and purpose. Returning to the pharaoh, Amara shared her insights, explaining that the curse manifested not just through physical means, but through the amplification of fear and doubt. Together with the council, they devised a plan. The following day, Amara, accompanied by the high priest Thoth, the god of wisdom, ventured back into the Karnak Temple, but this time she was prepared. She had studied the hieroglyphics left by Hotep, deciphering the final riddle that led to the secret chamber where the Eye of Horus pulsed with an eerie blue light. The spirits stirred within, their malevolent whispers echoing through the cavern. However, Amara stood firm, her steps unwavering as she approached the eye. In a voice echoing with newfound confidence, she addressed the spirits. "I am here not as a prey, but as an equal. I have walked through your domain and faced your wrath. Now I return to guide your spirits back to eternal rest." With that, she began to chant in a language older than time, her voice resonating with the power of the cosmos. As her words echoed through the chamber, the spirits stirred, their forms becoming more solid with each syllable. Drawn to her voice, they emerged from the shadows, their eyes fixed on Amara, and in that moment, she knew the final confrontation had begun. Drawing strength from the wisdom of Thoth, Amara engaged the spirits in a battle of wits and will. She challenged their fears, doubts, and regrets, helping them release their ancient grudges and find peace. With each spirit she calmed, the cavern filled with a gentle light, driving back the shadows and dispelling the gloom. And so it continued until the last spirit found solace in Amara's understanding. The chamber resonated with a profound silence, broken only by the soft glow of the Eye of Horus. Its power no longer pulsed with menace, but hummed with a peaceful energy. Pharaoh Seti I, upon learning of Amara's bravery and wisdom, ordered a monument to be built in her honor, celebrating her role in protecting Egypt. The secret of the Golden Eye and the Pharaoh's curse remained buried beneath the sands of time, a testament to the enduring legacy of the ancient Egyptians and the timeless battle between light and darkness.